Hello and welcome to Sim UK. Today I am going to review these rather interesting illuminated dancing water speakers by SoundSOUL. For less than £20 currently, these are perfect as a stocking filler or perhaps a birthday gift. I think you're really going to like them. So recently a representative of SoundSOUL contacted me to inquire if I would be interested in reviewing these speakers. I had a look at them on Amazon and I thought they were pretty interesting, so I jumped at the chance. My initial idea for these speakers was to put them in my daughter's room with the intention of helping to calm her down at bedtime. I thought that the water light dance could be soothing, but I'll explain why that's not going to be an option in just a moment. Let's first unbox these speakers, discuss the options and the packaging. Yes, I really am going to discuss the packaging, only briefly, just to point out that the water damaged look all over this box is actually part of the design. I genuinely thought this had water damage at first, and I think the box design is maybe a little off-putting for some. But don't let the packaging put you off, as these speakers are pretty darned good. Today I'm going to be reviewing the white version, but they are now also available in electric blue and this rather shocking pink. There is also a new version out which I haven't tested but appears to have a sleeker design and a few more water jets. So let's go and unbox. The speakers inside are secured in place and protected by these plastic see-through harnesses and these soft plastic wrap covers. They're pretty easy to remove from the box, and inside you will also find a brief guide and the necessary USB and stereo cables. Speaker dimensions are approximately 5cm by 6cm and they're 22cm tall. This is to allow for the dancing water, which consists of a very small amount of liquid, which is probably not just standard water. The overall build quality is very good. I wouldn't necessarily describe it as premium, but certainly this is not in any way cheap or nasty. The base of each speaker is made out of this shiny gloss plastic. They are very sturdy and pretty light, with both speakers weighing in at about 620 grams. They are also seemingly pretty robust. Having knocked one of these over a couple of times already, there seems to be absolutely no damage, thankfully. The tallest part of these speakers accommodates the liquid and allows enough space for it to dance, and from certain angles it seems almost magnified. Some of the joins I feel are a little thick, although this does however suggest that there is a strong join, which of course is important when securing liquid. They are compatible with all devices which accommodate a standard audio jack and actually have a pretty decent sound, as I will show you very soon. These speakers consume 6 watts of power in total and are powered via a USB cable only. They are super easy to set up. Firstly, connect the two speakers together via the attached 1 meter USB cable. Secondly, connect your audio cable from the speakers to your sound device of choice, and that will give you your audio. These speakers are promoted as portable and have a built-in amplifier, although as you can see here, without a power source, the speakers do not emit any sound at all. I have tested these with my wife's PC, who incidentally has now adopted them, but for today's demonstration I will be using a small rechargeable power cell which I got from my brother last Christmas. Now, I mentioned earlier that I initially wanted to use these in my daughter's room to help her sleep. There are two main reasons why this isn't going to work. One is that you cannot turn off these blue lights without unplugging the power. And the other point, and perhaps probably the most significant, is that unless you have the music pretty loud, the dancing water effect simply does not work, as demonstrated here. So let me then demonstrate this feature in full by turning up the volume and turning down the lights. So that is their USP. Some of you will be wow at this point, others might not be so impressed. I'd like to say that the audio is actually very decent. It's difficult for me to capture that and share it with you here because the camera on which I recorded the audio is not necessarily the best, and also there's some problems during editing and so on and so forth that's not really going to give you a good appreciation for how clean and crisp this audio is. It's certainly good enough for an individual to use, and I'd say capable of filling a room of, let's say, 20 square foot for a dinner party or the like. Also, and I did try to capture it during that little demonstration, the water ripple effect that is thrown out all over the surrounding walls and the ceiling make for a pretty spectacular music and light show. These speakers are basically for musical accompaniment only. They don't distort at max volume on my phone, but I haven't tried to blow them up with my PC yet. They are portable, as shown here, and although they will work with a news broadcast, for example, they only truly make sense when accompanying music. Finally then, for this review, I will leave you with an uninterrupted music and dance display and complete the review by saying that different music types do produce different dancing styles, and regardless of what music you listen to, these speakers at this price are just excellent and highly recommended. Thanks for watching and enjoy the show.